In a moment, I'm going to show you a photo, and I want you to notice the woman who stands out to you. Okay, here we go. Which woman stands out to you? Perhaps it's this woman. Or, take another look, maybe it's this woman over here. What if there was a way, something you could do that could actually help you stand out from all the other women out there? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video right now. A client of mine sent in a really worthwhile question that I wanted to share with you on this topic. And she writes, I'm trying to figure out what my own unique X factor is. I have a lot of life experiences for a 37-year-old, and I want to be able to bring my uniqueness into a relationship. How do I figure out what it is? This is a great question, and I love this topic because essentially the answer is pretty easy. What makes you unique, what gives you your X factor is you. Because you are unique. There is not one person on this planet, over 7 billion people on this planet, who is like you. There's not one person who has had your life experiences. Not one person who has experienced the different successes and the different challenges, the different joys and the different pains that you've experienced. There's not one person who has your story. So the question is, how do you draw that out? How do you convey that? How do you show that in a relationship? The question is, how well do you know you? I'm going to give you 3 questions that you can dive deep in that will help draw out those uniquenesses that are already inside of you to help you create an even stronger bond and to stand out from all other women. The first question you want to ask yourself is, what has shaped you? You know, all of us, we've gone through and had life experiences that have shaped us, that have caused us to become who we are today, caused us to believe certain things about ourselves or to behave a certain way or adopt a certain part of our personality, these life experiences. And so if you think about what are the 3 to 5 major life experiences that shaped your personality today, that shaped who you are or shaped how you're living your life or where you live today. And then cultivate stories around those experiences. Because when we're dating and we're getting to know somebody, how well we can convey who we are through the stories we tell is a direct line to the connection that we have to the other person. Because when we're telling stories, that actually evokes emotion in the other person. So practice cultivating 3 to 5 stories that show who you are, but also how you came to be that way. The second question you want to ask that helps you uncover how you're unique is this one. Where are you going in life? You see, it's way more important what's in front of you than what's behind you. Way more important where you're going than where you've been. You see, we all know people who have been there and done that. They've done everything, and you ask them what they want to do, where they want to go, and they're like, I don't know. And that's boring. That's lifeless. That's dull. So where do you want to go? What are you up to? What's on your bucket list? Where do you want to travel to? What new foods would you love to try? You might want to go and experience a glass igloo in Sweden, or you might want to hike to the top of Mount Whitney or hike the Himalayas or go to Machu Picchu, right? What would you love to do? What ambitions do you have? What dreams do you want to accomplish? It's these things that create the uniqueness that is you. And it's also these things that create the image of amazing adventure for your man, where he looks at the things you want to do and says, yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. I would love to be on that journey with you. And the third question that you want to ask yourself is, what do you believe? What do you believe is right and what do you believe is wrong? What do you believe about theology or religion? What do you believe in? What do you believe about philosophy? What do you believe about politics? Taking time to actually explore those topics, taking time to get to know yourself. This is one that's been evolving for me over time as I got into my 30s and then late 30s and really asking myself, what do I really believe now, today, that maybe I changed that belief from before. Giving yourself a chance to know yourself in this regard really creates something interesting. Because you know what's not interesting? Someone who has no opinion, who doesn't have the courage to take a stand. At least when you're taking a stand, then we know what you're about. We know who you are. Even if it's an opposing viewpoint, at least it's interesting because we have something to discuss. So there you have it. 3 questions that when you explore those 3 questions, they really help you get to know you even better, because it's you, the uniqueness of you, that separates you from every other woman.